Okay, what is grumble family? That is, we may have some people nearby who grumble. That is what? Grumble is something complaining always. They just complain always for not being good, for being good, for being bad, for everything. So here the poet brings out a clear picture of a grumble family who live near us in our daily life. See here, the poet gives a vivid picture of the neighborhood scenes. Read to know how we should mend our ways. We must know how to tackle them. We must know how to live with them. We cannot live as such, but we can avoid with them to certain extent. There is a family nobody likes to meet. They live, it is said, on complaining street. In the city of never are satisfied, the river of discontent beside. So what is it? What the poet says? There is a family nobody likes to meet. Do we like the people who complain always? No, isn't it? We just try to avoid them. So that's what. There is a family nobody likes to meet. They live, it is said. Where do they live? They live on complaining street. And in the city of never are satisfied. See how the poet brings out. They just live on a complaining street, and that complaining street in the city never are satisfied. Such people, those who grumble, those who complain always are not at all satisfied. So he indirectly brings out the real character of those people, never are satisfied. The river of discontent beside, all the negative words, complaining, never are satisfied. The river of discontent beside, they are not at all satisfied. They don't feel that, okay, I am happy with that, I am happy with this. They just complain and say that I am not at all happy, it's not at all enough for me, it's not at all good. So could we live with those people? Not at all, isn't it? So that's what here the poet says. They live on a complaining street, and the city of never are satisfied, the river of discontent beside. Where do they live? The river of, they live to the side of the river of discontent. They growl at that and they growl at this. Whatever comes, there is something amiss. And whether their station be high or humble, they are all known by the name of grumble. So what is that? They all just growl. What is that? Something. In Tamil we say just munumudutte irukka solluvom. So that's what. They growl at that. They growl at this. They always, what is that? Pulambarudhu. They growl at that. They growl at this. For each and everything they growl. Whatever comes, there is something amiss. They feel that there is something inadequate, insufficient. They are not at all satisfied. And whether their station be high or humble, wherever they stay, it may be high or humble. What is that? Even though they are just quite good sometimes or they are known by the name of grumble. The weather is always too hot or cold. Summer and winter alike they scold. Nothing goes right with the folks you meet down on that gloomy complaining street. So what is that? The weather is always too hot or cold. Summer and winter alike they scold. So see here, he just said, the poet brings it in a humorous way. It's very hot. Oh, it's very, very hot today. It's cold. Oh, it's too cold today. Oh, this is summer. It's very hot. Winter, it's very cold. So they are not satisfied even with the climate, in the sense what? They are not satisfied at all. They always grumble on something. They just say that even it's hot, very hot. If it is cold, okay, no, it's very cold. They want for hot season. So that's why they are not at all satisfied. They always go on complaining. Nothing goes right with the folks you meet down on the gloomy complaining street. So what the people think? It's nothing is right, nothing is good on their way. And where do they live? Down on the gloomy complaining street. It's very dark. See, the poet has highlighted the word gloomy. It's what that? They never see the brighter side of life. They never go with the good things. So that's what the poet points out the word gloomy, down on the gloomy, complaining street. Next stanza, they growl at the rain and they growl at the sun. In fact, their growling is never done. And if everything pleased them, there isn't a doubt. They growled that they had nothing to grumble about. So what is that? It's not only they growl at the hot or cold summer or winter, even at the rain and the sun. It's too rainy, it's too sunny. See the words given here. Hot or cold, summer and winter. Growl at the rain, growl at the sun. In fact, their growling is never done. So what the poet says, they never stop growling, they never stop complaining. They use the word growl and complain. And if everything pleased them, there isn't a doubt. They would growl that they had nothing to grumble about. So what is that? There is no doubt at all. If everything is fine, good in their life, what is the thing they growl about? There is nothing to grumble. See the funny thing here. Even though there is nothing to say, everything is good, everything is satisfied, though they live on the complaining street, never a satisfied city, what they grumble? They had nothing to say. Oh, there is nothing to complain. What am I to do? How will I live today? So that would be their most important thing. But the queerest thing is that not one of the same can be brought to acknowledge his family name, for never a grumbler will own that he is connected with it all, you see. So what is the queerest thing? What is the most wanted thing is that even a member of that family, even a single member of that family comes out from there, they will not accept that they are grumbling. Do we accept our mistakes? Do we ever accept that we are complaining? Not at all, isn't it? So that's what the poet says here. Though the member of that family, one person from that family says that we never grumble, we are such a good person. And that's what the poet brings out here. The next thing. The worst thing is that if anyone stays among them too long, he will learn their ways, and before he dreams of the terrible jumble, he is adopted into the family of grumble. So what is the worst thing? If anyone stays among them too long. So what is that? If you just go and mingle with those family, the person who complain always, we too will learn their ways. It's very easy to accept bad ways rather than good habits, isn't it? So that's what, if we just go and live with those family, we just adopt their character. And before he dreams of the terrible jumble, before he thinks that he could come out of it, he is adopted into the family of grumble. So it's very easy to get into their family. So what is that? That's the very worst thing. So what should we do? And so it were wisest to keep our feet from wandering into complaining street, and never to growl whatever we do, and lest we mistaken for grumblers too. So what is it? And so it were wisest to keep our feet. So what is the wisest thing in our life? We should avoid getting into such family. We should not wander into the complaining street. If we just go there, easily we adopt that character, and never to growl whatever we do, lest we be mistaken for grumblers too. We too will be mistaken for being a grumbler. Automatically we get that habit and we too start complaining about others. Let us learn to talk with a smile and a song. No matter if things do something go wrong. And then we are stationed high or humble, we will never belong to the family of grumble. Let us learn to walk with a smile and a song, no matter if things do sometimes go wrong. And then we are stationed high or humble, we will never belong to the family of grumble. So the poet advises here, how should we walk in our life? How should we take our ways? With a smile and a song. Be happy, be cheerful, be delighted. See the words. How many words are there for happiness? Be blissful. No matter if some things sometimes go wrong. So we need not worry. We do not expect, we never expect in our life everything goes right all the time. So sometimes it goes wrong. So we should not be fed up. We should not stay as you are meeting our 10th public right now this year. We shouldn't give up. We must go on trying with a smile. Be delighted. And then be a station higher, humble. So how should we be? We must be humble. We should aim high. We will never belong to the family of grumble. Always keep a watch that we never belong to the family of grumble. In the sense what? We should never grumble. We should not. நம்ம புலம்பிட்டே இருக்க கூடாது. How should we? We should always see the right side of our life. Go on working on it. Think high. Achieve in our life. So that's what the poet indirectly brings out the example of the never a satisfied family. Never a satisfied family. Okay. I hope you people understood the poem and that the glossary is given. Learn it. Sometimes you just got poetic lines, isn't it? You just got poetic lines. There is a family nobody likes to meet. They live, it is said. You people would have learned in 9th. I have taught you, isn't it? So that's how they are. So read, understand each and every line of the poem. Read and understand every line of